Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2014 Range Rover Supercharged Autobiography. It's a single owner, clean title, clean Carfax car. It's got basically 51,000 miles on it, had original MSRP of $138,000. We can finance it through Cuddle. I could put an extended warranty on it out until 100,000 miles, and we welcome trades. You can see it's got a Strut package on it, which is an aftermarket grille and exterior trim. Which is not cheap. So it came with that. The 22-inch, those are 22-inch upgraded Land Rover wheels. Those are on the original window sticker. So there's an example of the Strut trim package. What's interesting, we figured that out, is those are all mounted from the back, so not an easy mount or an application. It was done right. Passive entry, so anywhere you see a dimple, you're going to see that's going to lock or unlock your car. And then this, they've got this key here because this is where your key hole is. If your battery dies, that's how you're going to get in your car, because you're not going to have, the power source will not open or close the lock. So cosmetically it's super clean. Tires are in good shape. Service is current. Again, there's your Strut badging for the exterior trim package and the Autobiography, which is a $36,000 package of optional equipment. You have dual power lift gates on this. These are a couple of the pieces of the original trim that the Strut package replaced. We do have, you know, I don't think I have the headphones actually. It does have DVDs. We've got the books. I've got 2 master keys. You've got power folding seats here, which will drop those back seats and bring them back up. Also, I believe on this you've got a spare tire. Yes, you do. Which is surprisingly not very common anymore with the run flats, which we're not even going to address. So cosmetically super clean. There's just a very minor amount of curb rash on the back wheel there. The rest of it, we haven't done any touch up. Again, the Strut trim, that's not a bad looking piece. It's not cheap. There's the front wheel. So this is the component I'm talking about. So they had to take the front of this car off because this actually mounts from the back side of the engine compartment. So a pretty serious application. So you've got cameras. You can see the dimple there and the dimple there. You've got automatic high beams, part of the Autobiography. So super clean. Another reason we like this is the two-tone trim. You've got 2 full sets of mats. So you have a dark set for the winter and you have a light set for the summer. There's your trim package. You do have ambient lighting, which you can tell from the purple lighting. You have a power rear seat, which is nice. Excuse the mask, it's COVID times. So rear dual DVDs, speaker system here, panoramic roof. Again, super clean. You can see the leather's in really good shape. You have a full climate system. You actually have heated and ventilated seats in the back. I wonder if this has soft closed doors. Hold on. Yeah, so it's got soft closed doors also. Meridian sound, so that's their premium sound system. You've got illuminated door sills with Autobiography badging. Again, the dual sets of mats. So I think it's an 18-way power adjustable seat. You do have ventilated and heated and massaging seats in the front here. You can see the leather's in good shape. So I think part of the claim to fame with Autobiography is there's nothing in the cabin that's not metal or leather. I think is part of one of their statistics, if I remember correctly. So you can see the passenger side door, passenger side seat is clean. Panoramic roof is open. I'll close that just so you know it works. So here is the Monroney label showing the 138,000. So it was basically 100 grand new, and then you've got $2,100 worth of wheels and a $36,000 Autobiography package. So I've got I have 2 master keys currently. So in a push button start, I'm going to close this just to show you that it works. Plus to make it quiet. And then I do believe, so this is also dual pane glass. You can't see it, but it's 2 panes of glass which you notice from the, it gets pretty quiet. So that indication right there, that little thing on the side mirror, is an indication you have blind spot anywhere you've got that on the Land Rover. So all black lacquer interior trim. You do have a cooler, so if you hit this button and turn your climate control on, that gives you a it's slippery, I can't grab it, cooler. It's funny, we made fun of that, and literally the next time I drove one of these, I put some cheese and beverages in it, and during the summertime. So I don't know, it's not as silly as I thought it was, I guess. Traction control, they do have this is an all-terrain response 2 system, so you have a multiple adjustments here, and if you do this, put this in neutral, and then put it into 4 low, you're gonna see something come up. You're gonna see a display here. So you've got a center and a rear locking differential. And meaning basically you could probably take this just about anywhere you wanted to. So that's super nice. Height adjustable suspension, echo start stop, turn off. Put that into gear. You can hear the put that back in neutral. So dual auto climate control, your seats are here. So if you go to the climate, let me do the cameras. Oh, there you go. So we've got pictures of this, but you have massaging seats, heated and ventilated seats. You also have rear seats, so heated and ventilated, and you can control them from the front. You do have a parking system on this, parallel park adjust, which will click in if you. So there you go. So park assist. Oh, it's not available in off-road mode. So let me put that stuff back to normal. Put it in neutral. There we go. So here's your cameras. You do have surround view cameras. So you've got a view of each, the 2 front, the back, and then the 2 rear sides. So that's super nice. And then you can change that or customize it. Those are the front 2. And surprisingly, a lot of people use that in off-road or poor conditions, so not a bad idea or bad system. What else? So if you go to home, so basically this is your computer and your menu system. So your setup is your standard stuff, your screen, voice, audio. You've got cameras, which I just went through. You've got extra features. So this is your 4x4 ambient lighting, camera, stealth, echo, and climate. This turns your screen off. This is your climate control. If you hit 4x4, that's going to show you your differential when they're locked. It's going to show you your angle here of articulation. So pretty nice. They're surprisingly capable. You know, if you're not familiar with these, their idea and design was to build the first luxury SUV that could handle off-road conditions. They are surprisingly capable off-road if you're not familiar with them. So there's navigation. You have Bluetooth also, so if you hit phone, it is all touchscreen. So heated steering wheel, adaptive cruise. So on a Range Rover or Land Rover, if you've got these 2 buttons with arrows on them, you've got adaptive cruise. If it's standard cruise, you just have an accelerate and a decelerate and a resume. Voice activation, Bluetooth, your ability to scroll through your stuff on your screen, so it'll track your radio stations. It'll change your display. So there's your driving features. If you hit that, you're going to see all your safety stuff. So forward alert, blind spot, reverse traffic detection, high beam assist, and gearbox paddles. So all settings. As I mentioned, you do have automatic headlights. So you have information here at the end of the stick. Then this is your light control, fog lights, power folding mirrors, of course. You have home link, so 3 buttons here, programmable for security gates and garage door openers. The black lacquer trim is spotless, and cosmetically it's super nice. You do have a leather dash, which is cool. 2 glove boxes, so you've got one below here, and then the top one, a lot of people aren't aware that this is here, just extra storage. I think that's it. It's pretty straightforward, super clean, and I was gonna think, I think it's 50,800 miles? Yeah, 50,853. You change that display here by hitting the information button at the end of the signal indicator. So anyway, super nice. Good time of year to have one of these in the garage, just because they'll go just about anywhere. And it's hard to beat the luxury and driving experience. If you have questions or like additional information, please feel free to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. And thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.